Our final matchup of the day, Team Sinix versus 2+2. The last of the highlights will be created here. maybe I'll try and get on that a little quicker this week. Ariel, insta-banned here by 2+2. What is it with Ariel? Too good. Too much sustain. It's actually one of my least favorite maps to play Ariel. I feel like she struggles a little bit with hope generation on this map in particular. Not to say that there's really a bad map for Ariel in the meta. So, that, I mean, like, I think that's fair. But if there was a worst map in the meta for her, I think this would be it. And the Uther ban in response, so making sure that nobody gets the pick of the litter here for these healers. But still, 2+2. I'm going to prioritize the next best healer on the map, which is going to be Rhaegar. Nubarak and Greymane in response. Sinix knew exactly what they wanted out of the beginning of this draft. Rhaegar, of course, does have solid race potential with that Lightning Bond talent at 1. Greymane, of course, also very solid racer. Nubarak, just in general, is just a menace in this game right now. With that web wrap at 10 and the CC potential he's got all game long, particularly after he gets rewind after 20. Then the CC starts to get ridiculous. Arthas going to be the pickup here for 2+2 as their frontline tank. Lots of CC. And then no surprise to see the Vala come out, that Monster Hunter talent at 1. Also solid race potential. So looks like both teams right now, early prioritization. Fire team, that is true. Ariel is also bad on Warhead Junction. However, in ESM, Warhead Junction is banned out, so not an available map pick for this tournament. So Tassadar are going to be the ban out here by Sinix. Anytime you see that Vala, you're pretty much going to see the instant ban out on Tassadar if Tass hasn't already been picked up, because that lifesteal for Vala can be really crucial. And the solo heal on Vala, it doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. The Stukov ban out here by 2+2, gonna force Sinix into a Malfurion. I feel like Malfurion is a little bit underrated as a healer right now. I feel like he's pretty undervalued. He's got really good wave clear potential or really good CC potential. He's also solid against double support. He's probably now the most versatile, certainly the most versatile support in the game, but maybe the most versatile hero in the game. You can build him so many different ways for so many different strategies now. You can build him for really high wave clear potential. You can build him for, anti-dual healer with, with good utility. You can also just, in general, build him for relatively high late healing. It's not good early heals, but he definitely scales later into the game with strong heals later. So Zeratul and Abathur coming out here from 2+2. Not going to hold anything back in this one. Solo tank Arthas. But Zeratul also on the front line. Sinix will respond with the Varian. So they've got really strong CC front line here. Also got good burst damage focus firing from the Greymane and the Alarak. And with the Abathur pickup here for 2+2, that's going to mean the early game Team Sinix should be able to dominate. And that's what they're going to be looking to do here. Yeah, fire too. Yeah, that's exactly what the response I got from most people with the Warhead Junction ban out. Is like, oh man, you mean nobody could pick Warhead Junction? Aw, darn. You know, it's like, nobody likes that map. Nobody wants to play on it. I certainly don't want to cast for it. So like, why not? Why not just throw it out the window? That's kind of my thought process on it. Either way, I digress. We're moving into our last round here for easy Sunday morning HotS. Cup number 5. Team Sinix going to be your blue team on the left. Zainhide on the Anubarak. Valimar going to be playing the Greymane. Caleb Reese is going to be on the Malfurion. Xander on the Alarak. And Rory going to be playing the Variant. On the right, your reigning champions for ESM. Axon going to be playing the Abathur. Flyest Raven on the Zeratul. Raider going to be back on the Rhaegar once again. Hollis on the Arthas. And McNulty going to be playing the Vala. This is 2+2. And right away, 4-man commitment to the top lane. They don't need Sylvanas to cheese, ladies and gentlemen. They'll get right on that. Going to get some solid damage put down onto that bottom turret. Zainhide watching for that rotation. Nice zoning there. You know, it looks like the immediate swap out to bottom here. Abathur going to go ahead and go down to the bottom lane for that counter push. It's going to put a 4v3 going on up here. That bottom turret not only nearly dead, but also completely out of ammo. But there it goes. McNulty gets poked down. So this is going to be a game of trying to wait out the storm here. Hollis getting that 4-man root though. Too bad he's not on the root quest, because that would have been a solid get on that one. But solo tank Arthas, can't really expect him to go with that talent. Now front wall completely out of ammo there. Not doing as bad in the bottom lane, of course, with Flyest Raven down here to help out with that Abathur push. Oh man, Hollis in all kinds of trouble. That's going to be first blood going over to the side of Team Sinix, as they are going to continue pushing in. Not satisfied getting the front wall, they are going to go ahead and make sure they clean up the well as well. Flyest Raven actually coming in here. Going to be able to blink out just before Zainhide hits him with that burrow charge. Worth noting that Caleb Reese did go with that scouting drone talent at level 1, so they're going to be able to have a pretty good idea of where Flyest Raven is. And right now they know he's not even going to be on the map, as he's going to fall here. Nice defensive posturing here by Team Sinix, and they know that they can control the team fight in the first half of this game while level 10 trying to be achieved. Though the response here, Zainhide getting poked down very low. Xander is going to end up being taken out. So he got caught in that Arthas slow from Hollis. However, Greymane working on that bottom Immortal, able to poke that down. Flyest Raven actually going to come out here and get to work. And they're going to try and zone this off. This is a very tough defense, though, in this first Immortal phase. However, they get the pick onto Varian. The front line actually completely dead here. Redder going to have to back up for the moment. He's getting real low. And look at this, McNulty. Able to chunk this Immortal down with that level 1 Monster Hunter talent. And there goes the kitten again. No, that had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Heroes of the Storm, ladies and gentlemen. But one of these days, I will catch that kitten as it runs across my keyboard. Someday. Flyest Raven scouting around, looking to see where he might find a pick. 2+2, a very important win there on this Immortal. Having the Abathur. Oh, and they're going to get Variant in bottom lane as well. That's a very nice pick. But getting that Immortal means that they're going to be able to negate some of this early game pressure from the side of Team Sinix. Right now, they're going to be happy to just trade out. Abathur are going to have to run away from that top lane. Axon actually still being a little bit bold, but I'll just trade out forts for the moment. About a level lead here for the side of 2+2, which is exactly what you want with an Abathur comp. And Caleb Reese can go ahead and tell his team where Flyest Raven's hanging out there with that scouting drone. Nice invade here, though, by 2+2. They go ahead and grab that Shaman camp. Nice denial there. And then we're pushing out into that bot lane. Just full prioritization on camps, and this is the nice thing about what Abathur can give to you. But here comes the rotation from Team Sinix. They're going to try and catch out HotS. They are able to poke him down a little bit, but ultimately the cleanse there from Raider. Gonna get him on out. Axon able to body soak. Also able to soak in the other lane, of course, the double soak. Very nice on this map from the Abathur. Flyest Raven scouting around as if they didn't already have vision from all these different Abathur mines.
Are you ready, heroes? We approach your position.
Shaman camp's going to be pick up here. Oh, Flyest Raven, he's got eyes on. They're not going to be able to rotate in time for the camp. However, they are going to rotate in a little bit of CC out. Slow the rotation to the bottom, which will give time for 2+2 to quickly clear out the Shaman camp before rotating down. Team Sinix going to look to take out this Shaman camp here. Flyest Raven immediately able to rotate and oh, but look at this, the fight breaking out here. A ton of damage coming down onto Alarak, and he will fall. Valimar also in a lot of trouble. And 2+2 gets 3 picks before they even get the level 10s. And now the level 10s are in. They can immediately rotate here with that double lightning shield, McNulty with that full Q build, repeating arrow even. They annihilate the immortal health. Immediately be able to rotate up, and everything coming up 2+2 so far in this one. All that extra soak from Abathur also really coming in handy with the 2-level lead now for the side of 2+2. Though the 5 extra kills don't hurt, which is particularly impressive considering they're only now having Ultimate Evolution to really be able to engage 5v5 against the side of Team Sinix. Not to say that the symbiote hat doesn't affect something. So we'll be pushing into this top lane, and the counter push coming in from Sinix. Zainhide only here to try to soak up some of the XP. He's not going to get in too close. And you can see HotS already rotating around to zone out Zainhide as much as humanly possible here. In the bottom lane, the VP comes down as Axon and Flyest Raven gonna focus on Caleb Reese. They're able to take him down. Now Flyest Raven will die in response. However, in the top lane is the real story here. They're able to deter Team Sinix from taking out that bottom fort. All the while, they take out the front wall of this bottom keep. But here comes the counter engage. Zainhide coming in. The stun down on HotS, the web wrap, and it will be followed up there by Xander. The counter strike, not going to get any real value there. Strong disengage there by HotS and the rest of 2+2. All the while, the Immortal's still going here. Gets the top keep here for 2+2.
demon has
And that's a really big win
fallen. Rise
for 2
again
plus 2.
in time.
You're going to start having catapults spawning here. Flyest Raven again, keeping eyes on here. Caleb Reese, however, revealing. Telling them exactly where they are. Rotation is here, though. From 2 plus 2, and they're going in. The CC's coming down. Ancestral will be tossed out onto Hollis. The double Arthas. Does it get any worse than that? I don't know. The CC is real, though. They are able to get a couple picks there. And they're going to completely clear out that Shaman camp. They're even going to look to get a little bit of damage out onto this front wall. They have minion waves here. They can push into it. A very nice advantage gained here for 2 plus 2. 2.5 levels. Currently up 3 levels, but ultimately it's about 2.5. Axon going to go ahead and rotate to the top. Push that out a little bit. Continuing with the body soaking. Team Sinix definitely on the back foot here. Need 13. Not going to have it in time for this Immortal spawn. Meanwhile, 2 plus 2 just playing the map right now. They're going to get the Shaman camp pushing into lane. They've got the Khazra camp in the bottom lane as well.
I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
2 plus 2 are going to be able to jump right onto this Immortal as soon as it spawns. While the side of Team Sinix really needing to clear out these lanes. Going to be pushing directly onto core at some point in this top lane. So they're going to elect to just go ahead and stay in lane. But here they come here into the top. We've gotten a lot of damage out onto this Immortal. Now look at 2 plus 2, the patience here. They're just going to back up, wait for the engage they want, wait for the stun to fall down. The taunt comes down onto Hollis, but the Ancestral is good to be able to keep him nice and healthy. The VP to zone out Xander there, but ultimately the stun. Slow down the advance, but 2 for nothing. Rory's gonna fall. You make it 3 for nothing here. 2 plus 2. Dominating in the team fighting game. Using those zoning tools, didn't actually need to pop the Evo even. We're still going to see Ultimate Evolution available for this siege push. While the catapults are stacking up in the top lane. So Team Sinix got a lot to deal with here as 2 plus 2 pushes in with this nearly full health Immortal. Full shield, I should say. Right away, here comes the counter engage. Team Sinix knows they have to go. They do have the level 13 talents, and they're able to get McNulty down here. So the counter push is on. However, the keep is down, and the core is about to be under heavy assault. The taunt and the stuns onto Hollis. They're trying to get that second pick. They do end up getting the Arthas down, but the core, the shield is starting to take damage. Flyest Raven knows this. He's going to go and start to help the Immortal get these shields down. Blinking all over the place, trying to be a general nuisance. However, looks like the Immortal is going to end up falling here. Valimar is down on it. The taunt and the CCs coming down will be able to finish off Flyest Raven. However, 38% on the core. It may be too little too late here in this one. They are going to be able to push these out and clear it out for the moment. But now all the pressure in the world coming down onto Team Sinix. Red are going to go ahead and grab the camp in top. And again, for 2 plus 2, all they need just to keep the pressure up to win this one. The top lane has been opened up for the side of Team Sinix here. As we get later and later in this game, they do have the potential to be able to possibly win a big team fight and try and counter push. Shields are slowly coming back online onto the core for Team Sinix, but ultimately still pretty low health. They always have to be wary of the back door. They're constantly going to have to keep these lanes pushed out. And they even marginally lose one more team fight, and that is going to be it.
I shall land in a moment.
Immortals are now spawning here. Look at the side of Team Sinix. They are looking to get aggressive. Zainhide going to charge in the taunt to follow up onto HotS along with that bullet, but here comes the Ancestral in response. Raiders able to keep him up. Yeah, Flyest Raven zoning them out with the VP, and they are now turning around. The Evolution has still not been popped. They take this fight straight up, or no, it has been popped, I should say. Yeah, Axon popping it out onto the Arthas. And with that double front line, they're able to get the 4-for-0 exchange. And that is going to be it. They can just go directly into core now. Flyest Raven even still chasing Zainhide here.
Blue team's core is under attack.
And that is going to do it. Game number 3. The tournament once again going over to 2+2. You're reigning, and I might even now have to say uncontested champions here in ESM.